All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's put the music off. All right, all right, all right. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the first New Year's live stream. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. You have smashed the start into 2026. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat, in the stream chat. How are you guys doing? We're gonna start very, very soon. I would say, I mean, we're starting now. Just got one quick phone call here. That's why we are a few minutes late, 2, 3 minutes, but we didn't miss anything. Bitcoin is pushing here. Bitcoin is pushing. But first and foremost, let's see how you guys are doing. Everybody started good into 2026. Are you guys excited for today's stream? I actually sent the link here. All right. All right. All right. All right. We are live. Just gonna put that in our Telegram chat here and here as well. All right, guys. Good, good, good. Hope you too. Good morning, bro. Oh, Mr. Miguel, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Very excited. Alrighty. Nice. I think it's first time for you at least today. I've already some very, very nice videos for your plant. The reason why I haven't uploaded them yet on our channel, on our YouTube and Telegram, is that I'm still a little bit sick. So every like 3, 4 minutes almost, sometimes I'm lucky, but every 3, 4 minutes I'm coughing, right? Because I still have a little bit of, I don't know, it's still crisp, you know? Um, and I don't really like doing videos like this. I'm Mr. Perfectionist, so I'm still waiting a little bit to make the videos because of in the last 2 weeks I was like coughing all the time, something like this, right? So yeah, that's not the best way to film a video, but I will do like a lot of like onboarding guides, how to get onboarded on, for example, BingX, how to trade our sessions and stuff like that. Especially for the future, if we gain more people, which we will definitely do, hundreds and maybe even thousands of people will watch this live stream. You guys are one of the firsts. So yeah, that will be definitely done. But just be a little bit more patient with me in case you need it, because again, I'm still a little bit sick. I don't want to call these stuff off here, but yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes that's how it is. In 1 week, I'm also in Dubai actually. So yeah, some exciting times ahead. Amazing things that we're gonna onboard here on BingX as well. Um, I'm not gonna tell too much, but it's definitely gonna be very, very exciting for me personally, at least. But anyways, let's go into the markets. Um, let's go into the markets and see what's up. Bitcoin is over 90K and not just slightly over 90K. We're actually almost at 93,000. So we get some great, great push here on Bitcoin. Very nice. We actually got the fair value gap, the imbalance that we talked about for 2, 3 weeks. We got it now finally. So that's very positive. Um, but yeah, let's actually mark out what we can trade today. Let's mark out the trading zones that we have. In general, let's go quickly over what happened in the last days and weeks. Let me actually, I definitely need to get a new banner. The banner is way too big. The banner is way too big. So let's put that away. Alrighty, alrighty, good. So, what do we see in BTC? Hope my Wi-Fi is not. What do we see here? Well, finally we came out of this, I would say, long sideway consolidation trend in Bitcoin. The green area that you see here was the one that we talked about for a long time, the fair value gap from the 12th of December. So it's almost 3 weeks now that this fair value gap was open. It was, in my opinion, just a matter of time that this happens. And now we are coming into some interesting areas on the short term. Why? Let's actually erase that one here, because we actually have a confirmed upward trend now. As you guys can see here, we created a new low, like a basically like a relevant low. We created a new high, and then we basically created here a low which hold, right? Also, if we go to the lower time frame on Bitcoin, we can see something very, very nice. That one here, by the way, the move was from last week that we took. Very, very nice, full take profit. Um, why is my trading view so slow today? That's very weird. I don't know why. Just let me know if you can hear me well, if you can see me clearly, if you have. I heard in the last weeks that some people had some delay in the stream, um, which might be caused from YouTube. Always make sure that you're on the like if you click on the live stream, that it always is a red. So your like the red live button needs to be on. I at least see that my connection should be very, very good. But trading view is a little bit off here, and I don't know why. Here it's okay, but the BingX chart is a little bit off for whatever reason. Maybe we're gonna just take a look on the Binance chart then. But why is it not working? Do you guys have also problems with the Bitcoin chart on BingX right now? On like on TradingView? Render, by the way, really nice chart. Well, nothing happens here on this chart. Let me actually just gonna do like I'm gonna open it completely new. Maybe that helps. My Wi-Fi should be good to go. There we go. Now it works. Typical thing. Just delete it and then it's okay. So what we can see here on Bitcoin is very, very nice. Then we created some nice movement to the upside. Here, of course, it was like a sideways trend, but what you can see after we got sold off is that we saw here a very nice double bottom scenario. We have here a very, very interesting area that we touched multiple times, as you can see here. This area we touched multiple times. Let me put it actually in green. And all these stuff under us we can actually erase here because we don't need them anymore. Just too much color in my chart. I actually hate that. So let's see what we have here. Okay, these ones we can erase as well. That one was our TPs from last week. And these ones we can delete as well. You can see I didn't trade that much in the last days. So I don't get any feedback, guys, if you have delay or something like this, but just let me know. I'm still waiting for kind of your feedback. But what we can see here now, reacting from this area, obviously we hold this low, which was very, very good. And now when we just take a look on the lower time frame, on the 30-minute time frame here, we can see the following, that we created a long area of bearish momentum with this low that I marked out here, and then obviously a break to the upside with a high. And then what is very nice, we created basically a double bottom, meaning we hit the bottom but didn't go under, and afterwards now created a new high. So that activated the following exit areas for at least short-term movements. We had the low here, the high here, so we used the trend-based Fibonacci extension and actually have now a take profit scenario. So it might be the case that we see now with the New York opening, we still have 15 minutes to go, that we might see actually a break of these lows and we can go lower. Why? Well, I mean, we have some take profit scenarios here. So we are in profit areas of this upside trend here. Also, what comes into place as well, we have an area of interest for the bears as well, right? Because if we take a look on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we had some bullish momentum here that we didn't break the highs. So technically here we have a bearish setup still that is now in the 78.6 to the 88.6. So we are in like double interest zones, let's say it like this. That could definitely mean that we first go down before we break these highs. So for our scalping strategy, that could be very interesting to watch out for these lows. Obviously, if we are breaking these highs here, so what I'm looking out for personally is the following 5-minute structure. If we are breaking through these lows, this low here, I would personally go in for sells. At the latest, right? We could even think about doing already some movement here. There would be a little bit more an aggressive way of trading that. I will update you if I'm doing that. Because technically we don't like we are not supposed to break this. You can see the structure here also on the 5-minute chart. If we are actually doing something like this now, right? And we don't break this high and then break here, that would mean we want to go a little bit lower, right? The last one was not meant to be, but you can see the structure, I guess. Like we broke these lows here on the 5-minute. Since we are scalping, we're looking out for 15 and 5-minute structure. At least that's what I do. And if we now, of course, hold this high, that would short term mean we're a little bit more bearish. If we're breaking down here, we can definitely target these lows and then see what's up, right? Technically, also when we take a look a little bit under us, right, on the 15-minute time frame, we have some fair value gaps under us. And also I think on the higher time frame especially, we do have some bigger fair value gap. We can just use the indicator here, but you can see it. We dipped into it, but these fair value gaps are really interesting for our take profit scenarios. And therefore, let's actually take a look on the liquidation heat maps, which we always do, to kind of figure out where potential take profit scenarios could be in BTC. As you can see, we have both volume under and over us. And the first bigger one starts at 92,148. So let's actually mark that out together. That's why I'm potentially looking out for sells, but not saying we need to. We can also continue rising up. Okay, let me see. Let's put it in yellow here as always. So what was the first one? Let's see. 92,220. Okay, that one is here. That is not so important for us. Ah, yeah, well, if we're going in there for sure. So that is one important one. Sorry. And then we have 92,148. So these ones here would be like the first zones where I would take profit for sure. If we enter up there, would be a nice catch already. And then obviously if we want to target fair value gaps, we're going to take a look on the lower ones, which start at 92,004. 92 92,004, which is slightly under it, which goes to 91,000, which was the second one, 91,933. Let's mark that out. Let me actually put some music on. Guys, you're still active because I ask you already questions, but you don't answer. I love it. Speaking to myself. Cat that I don't like.
Imagine being able to build.
Okay. That one here is of course a red bar because there we want to sell. All right, let's continue with the zones. $91,789 is another big one. $91,645, another big one. Righty, I think that looks good. We can do one more, little bit like a runner. Let's see if we have some high leverage one here. Do we 91,502 is another one. Okay, I think that's good. We're good to go here. All right, that looks good. One runner under us, and then now we can take a look where we where we can potentially buy him. Right. Let's take a look for potential TPs. We have 93,512. I personally like first target would be, because just it makes sense, would be here around 130 pips. 93,584. Another 100 pips. Putting a lot of attention. So basically, for everybody that is completely new, obviously I'm not just a scalper in general, but like New York opening, I really like to trade scalps, just because we want to participate from great volume and great moves. So here we trade like simple market structure breaks to the upside or to the downside, and we try to get entries as soon as possible. Like last week, for example, we got this move here, right, to the downside. We basically took the whole move. I know it was here. No, it was 31st actually. So this one here was our move that we took. I think we went in here with this structural break of this 5-minute point of interest. The moment we broke it, we went in and we got some nice profits. I think my final TP was somewhere here. Very nice profits, over 1,000 pips. So let's see if we can get something similar today with opening. We have 4 more minutes, then let's actually be a little bit more quick. If you don't know how to trade this, you can actually use on BingX, which I personally use. You can just go on, doesn't matter, perpetual futures or standard futures. And if you actually go there, let me actually show it to you. I just recognized that yeah, guys, like, I don't know what happened here, but I completely forgot about one trade actually. And that's really good that I forgot about it. Oh my goodness, guys. You know what happened to me? I need to stop this music. Oh my goodness, guys. I completely forgot about one trade and it made me 140%. I just was like, what the hell happened? Why do I have so little margin? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, um, that was super good, I guess. What the hell? I had a buy entry from 98,000 from our last live stream and I forgot to delete the trigger. Okay, well, we made some great money. We made some great money. That's crazy. Well, I just want that's crazy. So, anyways, I'm gonna show you that on like a demo account here, quick. Just for you guys to understand. Let me actually do this. So you can see now, like, by the way, like you can test everything on BingX. Like you can test everything on a demo version. Like for example, on the futures, like you can go to futures, standard futures, and then you can click here on VST. Like for me, it's in German right now, but VST account, and then you can do everything here like the same. So for example, right now, if you want to trade, let's just assume, okay, I'm not saying like you do that, but let's just assume you want to trade the break of this high here, right, at 92,977. Then you can, for example, say, okay, I'm going to put a trigger, right, which is kind of like a buy stop. If you guys know what that is, you can say, okay, I'm going to put a buy stop at, what is it here, 92,978, right? Then you can put your margin, let's say I put 10% with a 50x leverage, and then you can just put long. I'm just going to put that on a demo version right now because I have set mine already, so you guys can see how it is. And then what it does, basically, we come to this place and then it executes automatically, right? For example, as a market order. So you guys don't need to, like, you don't need to click yourself anymore because the rules are pretty simple, right? Um, like this is how you do like a trigger, and the same thing you can do as well for, um, obviously for the other side. So let's say here, you want to see a break of the 92,498, then you just do the opposite way. Let's say also 10%, and then you do short, and then you have it like this, right? So that's basically how to use triggers. So you can, because every time when I go live, I do roughly 20 to 30 minutes just education and explaining what we do. So for example, now we obviously have a break. So the moment we break this high here, we want to go into the trade, right? So yeah, I still good kind of surprise. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had only margin in that I was willing to risk, so it's all good, even though it wouldn't work out. But in this case, I just closed it now because there was already way more profit that I would usually do in a session. So right now, guys, like we're waiting for this break to be done, which I actually do quickly. But I hope that helped for the people that are completely new here. So right now I'm gonna just put that quick here. So we're looking for shorts here. Currently, New York opening is, at least with the first move, more bearish, but it's just the first 5-minute candle. So let's see. I have set my trigger. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Currently approaching this level. So just like what I can definitely give you as an idea. For now, we are streaming on YouTube Live. I know that there might be some delay, so please use your own trading view and set your limits on your accounts, right? Because there might be a few seconds delay. So if you just listen to my voice and then go into the trade, it might be that you're a little bit late, right? I'm actually working on a solution for that. In the long run, I can already tell you, everybody that is loyal from the beginning will get access to everything I do, but probably I will actually do something like on Zoom. So I will do some free live streams here on YouTube, and they will always be free. But probably I will do something like everybody that trades with me on BingX, for example, will get access to even more just because they are helping me, of course, to grow. And yeah, that's why I want to give something back, of course, you know. But for now, I'm in giving mode for 2026, so I'm just going to go live 5 times a week. But we maybe have some delays going on YouTube. So again, the trigger function on BingX is a very good one for you guys to go into the trades without delay. Because I got some messages over the last days and weeks that we have sometimes like 4 or 5 seconds or even more delay. I don't know if that's like based on the internet of the person, or I don't know. My internet is usually really good, but apparently YouTube is delaying the stream a little bit. So yeah. Actually taking a look also on the heat maps if we got anything in between here, because obviously from our entry that would be now already a 250 pip move, which is not like not small for a scalp. But yeah, apparently first liquid zone is at 92.22. Currently, Bitcoin is doing nothing. It doesn't give us anything. I also have to figure out how I do multiple pairs at the same time. Maybe guys give me some feedback until we get some trade. Would you guys like, do you guys like if we just focus on Bitcoin, or would you guys also like me to mark out, for example, Ethereum? Because for me, it's like I could, for example, try to mark out Ethereum or Bitcoin, one of them, at least before the stream already, so we don't spend that much time. But I don't know if you guys want to trade more or just focus on Bitcoin for now. We can, of course, also trade Ethereum on top of that, same concept. But for me, it's just like switching all the time is a lot of work, right? So, yeah, just let me know what you would prefer. Focusing on Bitcoin for now, or marking out Ethereum too, and you guys can trade Ethereum as well at the same time. would be good, the Ethereum analyst too, because it's often same moves. We could trade the others also. Yes, exactly. That's true. For me, it's just like then we definitely need to have our triggers set um before New York opening, you know. So I maybe have to pre-work a little bit. Just we are in a trade, by the way. Um, we just have to like work before. I'm gonna actually put one extra TP here, um, just in case to take some profits already at this low. I mean, that would be already like over 100 pip move. So, like, if you guys want to take some profits early, that one here would be the first TP. So we are right now in the trade. I got triggered. And I'm setting my TPs now on BingX as well. First take profit is now hit. So now 100 pip move already done. For me, that is already a 5% increase in capital. So you can think about taking profits here, because exactly what happens now, we get a retracement, but I'm staying in and look what happens. But this one here for a quick scalp would be already a take profit, and you could go out completely, depending on your style of trading. Always do your own risk management. Risk management doesn't just mean stop loss, but also take profits. So depending on your risk management, you would have now the first take, like you know, depends on, maybe you have some partial profits. You took a lot completely profits. For now, we get some weird candle, but let's see. We definitely broke the structure, so like retracing is completely normal or could be completely normal. Just have like a fixed place where you would take a stop loss. Obviously, when I would go in here in bias, I would not like to hold the buy position anymore, right? So so I would, for example, there have like a very short take profit, and then I would switch from sells to buys, right? So for example, right now, just some manipulation here. And I would think about moving here into buys, but let's see. Could be also just some manipulation move here, like it always is in New York opening. Yeah, so first target hit for now, respecting the low of this area. So it would be like a quick move. It's very important to act quick in these kind of scenarios. Was kind of like a more like a risky entry, since we didn't wait for this break, of course. So, but let's see. I'm gonna set my other targets here too, for also for the longs if we might get one. Let's see. A long trigger here. $92,976. Okay, we are approaching this one here now. 977. For now, just moving in this range. Let's see. Manipulation, yes or no? Kicked me out. super crazy. Like, how much leverage did you take? Well, everybody trades differently. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So let's see if we can get some buys here. Okay. Now my buy got triggered too, I guess. No. Okay, my buy got triggered now. I took some partials before with a sell position. I'm not out there yet, but I would take a loss if we continue rising up here. Since I'm also in the buy, it's fine. So buy is now approaching take profit 1. The buy is approaching take profit 1. Let's see. I need definitely a bigger screen here. I'm gonna take a small loss, most likely on the Bitcoin trade. Take profit 1 hit on the long. That's good. So that's basically hedge position here right now. So if we're breaking here, I'm closing above the sell, and then we have, I personally have a hedge position. Which I then let run up. All right, here we're gonna close this one. Okay, I took a loss in the sell. But I have the hedge position, which is fine. Okay, TP2 hit on the buy position. TP2 hit on the buy position. Took some partials out at this point, but was definitely a loss, which is fine. Part of the game. Let's see what we can go with or what we can get from the buy position here. Out in the short one. Yeah, me too. I took a small loss here as well, but nothing that hurts. So let's see if the buy is giving us the move that we can get the losses that we can, or that we had, most likely everyone, even though taking profits. Let's see if the buy can give it to us, right? The only thing that I don't like is that we are basically in selling areas, but we have a lot of liquid over us. So let's see, 93.5 would be the next target, which is then around 530 pips ish. So let's see if we can get the movement to the upside. I'm still holding the buy position. Would be nice if we can go over this high. A little bit aggressive 15-minute candle. Let's see if that is Let's see if that one is actually sustainable. But for now, we're testing the highs. 40x leverage. Okay, but then you don't have that much margin, I guess, right? Like a liquidation at this point, like liquidation at like a, I think you texted it here. That was like a 400 pip move. At least if you're in right now with the same margin, you should be break even minimum. Flow. If that's the case. Similar size with same leverage would be at least the same pip amount here. 500. Yeah, it's around 400 pips here, and now we are up. Yeah, maybe now you should be something break even, yeah. So if we're actually taking the take profit and you go out completely, nice move. Now you're 100% break even if you close now. Or you closed. Now it's not 400 pips, but ish. So let's hope. Let's hope you get your losses back. Let's hope you get your losses back. Uber. What the fuck? Okay, all right. I just got a what the fuck? I just get an Uber charge for $5 from Costa Rica. Miguel, are you charging my Uber? What's happening? What's happening? I don't understand what that is. Somebody maybe used my credit card here or what? The fuck? Well, let's see what we can get here. Do we get some nice movement to the upside? And we can get the losses back. Well, for now, just grab liquidity. Had already 2 profits. Was a nice move. Was a nice move. Already had, what was it in the 500 pips. So obviously like a very great move already to the upside. As always, do your own risk management. I can just give my entries. I don't like this movement today. I have only time until 15 after today, guys, just for you to know. Let's see if we can get some more trades today. But for now, I don't really like this movement at all. Yeah. So most likely, most of you guys got stopped out break even now. Had a nice move to the upside with 500 pips. So probably most of you got stopped out break even. How I know you guys, because I know most of you do like proper risk management, so that's good. But it doesn't need to be respected. Like it's just a 5-minute candle. So for now, let's see. Still get the move. The only thing that I don't like that much is we can see now it tested this high here as well. We still have some good liquidity over us, so I definitely think we can still move to the upside and grab this liquidity. Let's actually take a look what kind of stuff we have here. We grabbed liquidity now. Let's actually get some more insights here. We grabbed the liquidity that we already had as TPs here. 45 million was a big one. And then we still have some good one over us for sure. 93.7, 93.8, 93.65, 58, like all of this over us we didn't get yet. Wouldn't make so much sense if we don't get it. So let's see if we can still get like some proper movement, at least like to the 5112 area. Let's actually see what the chart is saying for now. 43%. Some good entry for sure. Let's see. Let's see what this candle is doing. 15-minute candle for now, bearish, but in both ways. Let's actually mark out the rest of the TPs. I didn't do that yet. So we have it here. Then we have 93,580. Did we have this already? 580. 580. Here we go. And then what else do we have over 580? We have 652. 652. That's another big one. So a lot over us. 652, 725, 725. All right, some proper movement now to the upside. Come on, and then we are good for today, hopefully. 797, also a bigger one. 797. So these ones, 797. 869 is also 33. 869. 869. And then we have a bigger one at 94K. Wow, that's a big one. 94K is a big one. Let's see. That will be an interesting one. I'm still holding my personal trade. Oh, for bias, I mean, everything can happen, but we are now in profit areas. We still have the 80, 89, the Fibonacci extension, and the second, like the 2 Fibonacci extension we still have. So come on, let's get the 94K, and it's actually a successful day. Let's see. Actually gonna take, or I'm gonna put my take profits now, so I'm gonna get stopped out automatically. Come on, give some power. Give some power to us. For the people that know me, maybe I should go to the toilet, because usually when I go to the toilet, the market is doing some nice moves. Now as well, guys, just want to mention it. We are almost 400 pips even right now in profit from the entry area. So again, like if you took a loss, for example, that would be equal to the loss that you had before. Just want to mention it here again, right? Not giving you any recommendations, because you need to do what is based on your rules. Come on, come on. Let's push it to the limit. Let's push it, push it, push it. It definitely still plays with a high, right? It definitely still plays with a high. um, that's for sure here. 25% in profit right now. Um, we are approaching the highs. We are approaching the take profit. So now we have hit take profit, exactly what we wanted, guys. Take profit 3 and 4 hits. Nice move. Nice move. Now definitely everybody, even with a loss, should be in profits now again. Even though we took an L in the beginning. So now I'm very confident everybody should be in profits again, even though it's just slightly profits. Even if we took a loss. Most of you, at least, I hope. So now it's going to be interesting what's happening. We definitely have the momentum right now on our side. Of course, like short term, we can definitely see some sort of retracement. Let's actually take a look on the liquidation heat map. What's happening here? We are filling these. We filled another. We still have a 42 million one over us. There we go. Yep. There we go. So yeah, not the best start with a sell, but that one at least gave us the losses back. We cannot win every day. I mean, we hope so, right? But unfortunately, I'm not a market maker yet. So let's see. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can get some extra push. So let's actually put the rest of the take profits in. Okay. It's not copy trade. Oh. Yona, do you use to trade gold? Yes, I do trade gold as well. Yes, I do trade gold as well. Like right now, I don't. But we can also take a look on gold, yeah? Take profit is for me set anyways in my position, so we can get some, take a look. Oh, render is pushing. Render is pushing hard. Bitcoin retests. Yeah, gold looks interesting, yeah. Gold, for example, in New York opening. Let's see. Would be now as well, like a good entry for buys here. Let me actually put that away. For scalps, at least some nice entries here. Oh, my trading views. So on gold right now, like where I see gold, like on the short run is right now after we confirm this uptrend, like I expect gold to rise to this area here. Potentially. Could be a very nice one. But let's see. But I do trade gold as well, but right now, not that much. Not that much. But looks bullish. Looks bullish for sure. Here, 4,517. So some good moves to the upside for sure. 60s, yeah, 80 pips almost, right? More actually. 90, 97. Oh, what was the entry? We would break it here, yeah. Some nice movement to the upside for sure, yeah. Bitcoin still playing a little bit. Let's see. Alrighty, what do we see here? Some indecision for sure. Somebody still in the trade, or you guys already took out full profits? Most of you probably did, I guess. But anybody still in with some partials or with some rest position, let's say? Let's see. I personally would have rather liked to have the sells, to be honest, but yeah. I guess now it's the buys that we got profits with. Secured it. Did you took partials or you just secured it? I mean, momentum still looks kind of bullish. I'm already out. So Moritz, you took profits? Totally out. Okay, that's good. Could you secure the losses that you did before? Because first one was definitely just like this quick move and this quick TP here. But I guess nobody took full profits here from you. Janely says out. Buying gold. That's good. I'm out completely. So could you? So you guys could secure your losses again? Well, sometimes it's a break-even day, I guess. Miguel says, "Yep." Okay, that's good. I'm not gonna trade anything else anymore, myself. But let's see. I'm personally still in this position. Took some profits, but I'm still in the position. I'm actually trying to scale this position up to the next targets. Let's see if we can get this push. But for the people that are already out, like I personally don't take any more trades because I have to go in like less than 10 minutes. I actually have to walk my dogs, so I'm not gonna stress myself in taking another trade here. I got already blessed by the long position from 98,000 that I closed around these areas, so I'm not gonna push it. Little profit, but we are good. Okay, perfect. Even profits. That's good. Even after the first loss, some profits, even though they're not big. Profits are profits, right? And that's good. BE day is also okay. Better than a loss for sure. So you actually figure to get a break-even flow also with fees. That would be at least good. Alrighty. Let's see. But yeah, like currently, I mean, also for the people that might want to trade still, obviously, if we are breaking this low here, like down here, it would be interesting for sells to catch all these areas that we marked out before in case we see it, right? Just for you guys that potentially still want to trade. So now I would wait for the break of this low. You can put that one away. And then it could be an interesting sell to catch the liquidation levels under us if that would happen. Yes, including fees break even. Okay. That's okay. I mean, it's not great, but that's okay. Thanks, Jonah. It was great watching your trading, and we keep joining. Yeah, 100%. We do that Monday to Friday, same time. I'm gonna next time I'm gonna prepare the Ethereum chart as well, so we can trade Ethereum at the same time, guys. And if you guys have any like wishes for videos, let me know, because the moment I don't cough anymore, like I'm not sick anymore, I'm gonna record videos with like guides and some things that I also explain in the live sessions. But here you can see every now and then I still have to cough, even though I feel good. Just some after effect here from my flu, but it is what it is. But then I will definitely upload videos in our Telegram community. If you're not in our Telegram community and you just joined over YouTube, just check out the link in the bio. If you don't have any exchange, I personally trade on BingX. It's my trusted partner in the crypto exchange space. For me personally, it's one of the best exchanges out there. Great fee structure, everything, great functions, copy trading, perpetual futures, standard futures, a lot of things that you guys can do. And also, of course, if you sign up with my link, you help me in growing personally and giving more back to you guys. So with that being said, guys, I'm personally still in the trade, and I'm hoping that we can get some more push, some extra push to the upside. I'm not taking any more trades. That's why I'm going to end the live stream for today. From tomorrow on, we're going to take a look on Ethereum as well, on top of Bitcoin. We can quickly, before we go, think nothing really big happened on Ethereum, actually. No. In Ethereum, nothing really happens, so we wouldn't even be in a trade, I guess. So we're good. Smash the like button for Yona. Yeah, smash the like button. Um, give some support here to push it. And I'm looking forward if we have the first live stream with 100 plus people. It's just a matter of time and consistency. And I really hope you guys get value from the streams, and in the future, of course, hopefully make a lot of money through that as well. Um, once again, I'm going to share a lot of free stuff and free value in my Telegram channel. And a lot of things are planned for 2026. With that being said, guys, much love. Not the best day today, but it's part of the game. Let's see if we can, or at least me that is still in the position, can still get something out of this. But I'm happy that you guys finished the day break even, or with some slight profits, so not a losing day. That's all that matters. Sometimes we of course cannot go out without a losing day. That's part of the game. But yeah, most of the time, at least for now, we had a very good winning streak. So continue joining. Consistency in trading is important, not just taking one day and then one day off, because it might be that one day is not as good as the day on the next day. So it's all about consistency. With that being said, see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good evening or a good day, doesn't matter, or depends on which time zone. And I'm going to be out now with my dogs and touching some grass. With that being said, take care. Bye bye. And thank you for joining. Take care.